welcome everybody!
New York, on Saturday, July 16th. WWE returns to the world's most famous arena with WWE Live. Experience the hype with all your favorite superstars, including John Cena live.
You want some? Come get some!
It's the WWE Live SummerSlam Heatwave Tour in New York, Saturday, July 16th. Tickets and VIP packages are available.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans from around the corner and around the world, welcome to another installment of Wrestling Insiders. I'm Dan Marotti here at MWF Studios, just north of Boston in downtown Melrose, Massachusetts, 02176, the zip code of champions. Stay tuned at the end of this video for a variety of cool, money-saving ways you can help support indie wrestling. Let's check out WWE Monday Night Raw from June the 13th, 2016. In New Orleans, Louisiana, the Go-Home Raw for Money in the Bank this Sunday night on WWE Network. If you don't subscribe to WWE Network, remember you can get a free month using our link below. Raw opened with the entire roster on the entrance set paying tribute to the victims of the heinous acts in Orlando. Very tough for both WWE and TNA, where so many talents live in the area. The WWE Performance Center is there, and both Impact and NXT are taped in the area. I thought this was very nice. The opening segment featured New Day comedy over Kofi Kingston's shoes that led to Enzo and Cass coming out, and they had a little risque humor, almost attitude error-ish, when they talked about Enzo taking Xavier's trombone out for the night and some of the things he did to the trombone. I don't know about that. Vaudevillains and then the Club interrupted. That led to an 8-man tag team matchup that saw Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and the Vaudevillains victorious over the WWE Tag Team Champions New Day, as well as Enzo and Cass. Gallows pinned Kofi with the Magic Killer in what was a solid effort with all 8 men who will square off in a fatal 4-way tag team title match Sunday night at Money in the Bank. Bob Backlund continued his coaching sessions with Darren Young to try and make him great again. I don't know what the end result will be, but I've really enjoyed the vignettes. I'd love to see Bob with Darren at ringside once he starts to compete on television again. There was tension in the air all night between Shane and Stephanie over who was going to be in charge of what show. After making an ass out of Teddy Long last week, Corporate Kane returned wanting to run SmackDown. In the end, he was turned down, with Shane saying he'd co-run Raw with his sister, but SmackDown would be his. I wonder if we'll get to see other former GMs like Johnny Ace and Vicky Guerrero back before it's all said and done. Titus O'Neil was headed to the ring for a match, but he was attacked by Rusev from behind. I like this segment a lot. It established Rusev as a sneaky, cheating heel. I don't think the fans care all that much about the O'Neil-Rusev feud that culminates Sunday at Money in the Bank with the U.S. Championship on the line, but I like that WWE is at least trying to add some sizzle to this steak. Next was the Shield reunion, as both the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins were guests on Dean Ambrose's Ambrose Asylum. I thought this was a solid back-and-forth effort between Reigns and Rollins. Reigns was more effective here than he's been usually with his rehearsed scripted lines, as opposed to a more serious, intense Roman. That's the one that I think is going to make the WWE the most money in the end. Ambrose teased that he'll win the Money in the Bank match itself and cash it in Sunday night against whoever wins the championship match. Fans seemed to really like this. As the segment was ending, Rollins pushed Ambrose into Reigns. Reigns fell out of the ring. As Rollins went to town on Ambrose, he got a Superman punch once Reigns recovered. Ambrose then hit the Dirty Deeds on Roman to end what I thought, again, was a very effective segment. Stephanie ran into Ambrose afterwards and put him in a match later in the show against fellow Money in the Bank matcher Chris Jericho. Paige defeated WWE Women's Champion Charlotte in a non-title match. Paige kicked Charlotte out of the ring, and her sidekick, Dana Brooke, rolled her back in really quick, and that led to an accidental win almost for Paige. They're teasing a breakup between Charlotte and Dana Brooke 2 weeks after they get together. That's amazing. The duo faces Becky Lynch and Natalya in women's tag team action at Money in the Bank. Sheamus squashed Zack Ryder real quick. He'll be facing Apollo Crews at the Money in the Bank pre-show based on their physical altercations the past few weeks. Crews needs something to get him going. He's a great athlete, but his personality is lacking, and I don't know if Sheamus is the guy that's going to heat him up. Sami Zayn defeated Cesaro in another match of Money in the Bank matches. Another solid match. Zayn goes over with the code red, disappointed to see Cesaro losing like this, fresh off a clean win over Chris Jericho. Cesaro's push equals start, stop, and then you shrug your shoulders. Again, why it's ineffective. John Cena and AJ Styles wrote next for their Money in the Bank contract signing. Thought this was another very strong segment as Cena had his fire back this week, tearing into AJ. This was presented as another match equal to a top billing at WrestleMania, and the fans are very excited about it. This is what gets fans to buy tickets, to order pay-per-views, to buy merchandise. This is very effective. Cena presented not one but two contracts. One was a straight singles match between the two with the club banned from ringside, and the second allowed them at ringside. AJ picked option one. There will be no club involved in the match. Styles said if he came to WWE 15 years ago, Cena would have never been a 15-time world champion or been in movies. Cena said that AJ wasn't full of bullets. He was full of bull. Again, a very effective segment in selling Money in the Bank. This feels like a must-see event in Las Vegas, Nevada. Kevin Owens and Alberto Del Rio defeated the Lucha Dragons. Owens and Del Rio teased dissension throughout the match. As early as Shane McMahon said if they don't work as a team, the Dragons would replace them in the Money in the Bank match Sunday night. Main event was centered around the Shane and Stephanie nonsense with guest commentators, guest timekeepers. Cesaro is the guest ring announcer. Dean Ambrose beat Chris Jericho once again. Ambrose blocked a code breaker, then hit the dirty deeds for the 1-2-3. Jericho's been doing a lot of TV jobs building up to the pay-per-view. That to me says, I don't know, when you smell smoke, there's fire. I could see Jericho getting the W. That's what I would do. I'd love to see Jericho win Sunday night, then go on one of his WWE vacations, really leaving the fans in for a surprise when they never know when to expect when he'll cash it in if he isn't a regular member of the roster. I think that would be a very creative way to end the Money in the Bank match. We'll see. All six men brawled in and out of the ring. Jericho was alone, and he climbed to the top and unhooked the Money in the Bank briefcase as the show went off the air. Usually that might be a tease that he's not going to win. Hey, we'll see Sunday night. I think the amount of times Jericho's lost of late could lead him to get the W. Love talking to the fans on Twitter for their feedback. Let's see what we have this week. What did you think of Raw? 49% thumbs up, 35% thumbs in the middle, 16% thumbs down. And are you looking forward to Money in the Bank Sunday night? A whopping 85% said yes, 15% said no. WWE has a winner in Las Vegas. It's up to the athletes to deliver. Would love to hear your thought on this week's Raw in the comment section below. Fans, WWE Money in the Bank and Battleground are coming up, and you can see them for free on WWE Network. Click the link below to start your 30-day free trial offer and enjoy live pay-per-views, exclusive WWE programming, thousands of hours of content on demand, as well as every WWE, WCW, and ECW pay-per-view ever offered. At its regular price of only $9.99 per month, it's a great value. Check out the awesome deals in the MWF store where you can get a free WWE t-shirt with every order of $25 or more. We have awesome brand new WWE t-shirts, autographs, posters, DVDs, and tons more. Best of all, every penny spent goes right back into our efforts to bring you the best content in professional wrestling. Enjoying over 1,000 of our free videos on YouTube? Make a donation of any size using paypal.me/Boston Wrestling. It takes a lot of time, effort, and money to produce all of the great content we have for your enjoyment. The more folks and fans that contribute to the cause and spread the word, the more videos we'll have available for you around the world at the touch of a button. We sincerely appreciate every fan's help. If everyone donated even $1, think about what we could be able to bring you for free. It'd be unbelievable. We're bringing fans in over 30 countries, some of the best from Boston Wrestling and the Millennium Wrestling Federation, to YouTube Video on Demand, where you can rent or purchase some awesome documentary-style in-studio shoot interviews and complete MWF live events from yesteryear, all as we gear up for our 15th anniversary. Not only do you get great content you can enjoy for either a 72-hour rental or own for a lifetime, you're again helping support grassroots independent professional wrestling. Check out our in-depth production like our WrestleMania 1 group reunion that featured the Iron Sheik, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, and Cowboy Bob Orton. We also have 3-hour productions featuring the Boogeyman as well as Paul Bearer. Great studio shoot interviews that feature John Cena Sr. as the co-host. Click the link below to get free previews. If you're shopping on Amazon or WWEshop.com, use our links below as every purchase made on either website even non-wrestling merchandise over on Amazon, earns us a small thank you from our online partners. And best of all, it does not increase your cost one single penny. Can you think of an easier way to help support indie wrestling than that? We have a really cool offer for fans that haven't used the Uber car service as of yet. Use our link below and get your first ride up to $20 absolutely free. How cool is that? I don't think any cab company is going to give you a free ride. Let me tell you, not only is Uber the choice of MWF President Dr. David Reese and Vice President Oscar, they've treated me great. The rates are awesome compared to other car services. Try it out for free and see what you think. Running out of time here, folks. Continue to check out the BostonWrestling.com Supersite daily as we get closer to our 15th anniversary. Like us at Facebook.com/MWF Action. Follow us on Twitter at MWF2001 and subscribe to our free YouTube channel at YouTube.com/BostonWrestlingCom. Until we speak again, fans, you and yours,